Hello, welcome to more A Link Between Worlds, where this fantastic music is slightly being overwritten by a squeaky snail somewhere. Where are you, little friend? There you are. I guess I should talk to this palette swap blacksmith too before I go exploring too far. Whoosh. Are you really running around with a sword like that? Sheesh. I pour my heart and soul into crafting fine weapons, and folks still just battle with whatever they find lying around. Wow, that's kinda harsh. But you know what, that other guy's a jerk, so it's fair. What are these little guys called? Ah, not you. Not you. Oh, my money, stop. I mean, it's nice that they don't eat your shield, or at least this one doesn't eat your shield. I don't know if this one would, since it doesn't have a rupee lure. Likes have a varied diet, who knew? I can hear more squeaking, and I can't do anything about it. Oh, hello. I don't mean to boast about my spicy darling here, but why not? Not everyone's got a fellow like him. He's handsome and talented. Oh, come on, Mapes. You know I can't stand compliments. Unless you say them right. I'm the most handsome and talented. Why, I'm the foremost fortune teller in this world or any other. Of course you are, darling, and I'm the most fortunate witch around. Don't you dare nitpick my darling's fortunes. He's always right. Mapes, huh? Interesting. Are your fortunes terrible? Yeah, tell me what's to come. I want to know if your fortunes are actually bunk. Higgledy-piggledy, porkety-florkety, moppity, sloppity, kerplop. Oh, so much fortune to tell. It's like a buffet of fate. I see 7 paths before you. Which path would you like to ask about? I'll just ask for Dark Palace. Doesn't matter. I like the eye on your conical party hat. Oh, a sign from on high. I see it. All right, I'll state it plainly. I see a place strewn with rocks east of Hyrule Castle, and I see something odd on a pillar there. I suggest that you investigate. That concludes our session. Were you able to see the path you'll take? Okay, that'll be 20 rupees. Your girl Maple? Maybe. The music variation when you walk on walls reminds you of how music changes in Guacamelee when you shift dimensions. You know what? A little bit. Oh, a bee. A bee. Hello, bee. Yeah, how does this guy know about Hyrule Castle? Is Hyrule common knowledge here in Lorule? I mean, Hilda obviously knows about it, but when you're the princess, you're probably required to know everything. Let me go this way. Because this is Kakariko, yeah. Well, Thieves' Town, I guess. In this world, the witch and the fortune teller got together. This must be the good world. What if he's a terrible boyfriend? Bad future. Oh, hey, you look familiar. What do you want? Scram, brat. Well, with all the monsters running around, more and more folks are taking refuge in here. Customers everywhere. It really gets my goat. I just want to drink a little bit of milk in peace. Why can't everyone just leave me alone and scram? Me at work. I shouldn't say that. Hey, the guy looks strong? Sure. You lying? 'Cause your ears twitched real funny there. Mine do that when I lie. They twitch all the time. Anyway, I may not look it, but I'm a regular at the Treacherous Tower. What do you mean you've never heard of the Treacherous Tower? Well, you know Death Mountain? It's right on top of that. It's where all the tough guys go for fun. What if I say, oh, got faith in your sword arm, boy? Go to the Treacherous Tower and put your money where your mouth is. It's up on top of Death Mountain. Just getting there is something of an achievement, if you ask me. Oh, I thought I could tell her. No, you don't look strong. I take it back. Here I am, working for the royal family. As if it weren't their fault things have fallen apart. Look around, kiddo. It's all thieves and creepy masked folks in this village. There's nothing royal about this place. You okay? Met the boss of our little village here? Yeah, he wouldn't waste time on someone like you. He's busy stashing away that new painting he's got. Thing must be worth a fortune. If that thief girl knows where it is, she best keep her trap shut. Unless she wants to tell me where it is. That old thing kinda inspired me, actually. Wanna hear my latest ditty? Ho ho ho! Wrong place, wrong time, and the boss will be glad to put you back in line. A smart thief fears the boss's wrath. I'd rather be on a cliff walking a narrow path. I didn't feel like singing that. Maybe it's spoken word poetry. I mean, he didn't play anything. Poor little cuckoos. Their coop got all smashed up. All that's left is these eggs. Don't worry, little eggies. I'll make sure nothing happens to you. Don't trip. Don't trip. You got the survival of the species in your hands. What if Maple's a terrible girlfriend? You know, I didn't think about that. Would she be terrible? It's Maple. Oh, sorry. Those are dark cuckoos. Sorry, oh god, sorry. I see them, right? And you want to hit. Oops. I'm so sorry. Oh. There you are. They're hard-boiled. I should have given that girl a Temmie voice. Yeah, Thieves' Town, the dungeon, I assume is what you mean, is real cool, right? What is going on here? Those statues at the north edge of town are entrances to some sort of hideout. It gives me the chills just looking at them. I once knocked on the door, but they told me to make like a piece of fruit and scoot. Oh, I wish I had the strength to leave this terrible place entirely. Mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo. What are you wearing? Assuming that's a mask and not like your face, in which case I'm very sorry. Though we have seen the world crumble before us, we must not give in to the corruption of thievery. Monsters can keep you strong. They are your only salvation, my son. You must don the mask. Don the mask! We are corrupt. Corrupt! Do not be deceived. Only monsters will save us now. Mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo. So what is this, like Banjo-Tooie? Is that what's going on here? Oh, hello. Hang on a second, detour. Yeah, I've got a cool mask in my house. I should show it to this guy. Well, if I could get at it. I don't know where Ravio put it. It's probably gone by now. Oh, hello. How in Hyrule did you get in here? My door is locked, Morri. Well, never mind. I'm actually glad you popped in. I was just admiring my new dress. What do you think of it? Glamorous, isn't it? Oh, you're too kind. Very sweet of you. So here, take this as thanks, Morri. Oh, that's pretty powerful if you can just manifest those. I'll leave the door open, so you're welcome to pop in and out as you please. And it's well coordinated with your eyeshadow, miss. Why have you been locked inside here all day, though? I guess fashion is serious business. I love how the music gets all, crunchy? Wobbly? That's the power of style. Hello. Many years ago, I felt so free. Thought I chose the thief's life, but it really chose me. Every time I say I'm a-leavin', this accursed life sets me right back to thieving. Oh, hey there, little guy. Sorry, I was just singing out loud. It's an old tune. You probably wouldn't know it. What do you think of this place? Little too rough for you, eh? I don't mind it so much. At least there's still a strong musical culture in this town. It's a tradition with us. Are you being like a hipster about that song? Also, what is this on the wall? Just like a skull? It's just like a cool skull. Oh, there's money behind this picture of a rupee. I guess it's like you're safe. I also like how his colors get inverted. It's very reminiscent of Dark Link, which is a nice touch. Oh, time to get ripped off.
If you're looking for some easy treasure, you're in the right spot. I call this Fortune's Choice. For 200 rupees, you can open any 3 treasure chests. Your choice. Maybe fortunate, maybe not. Might even be a piece of heart on one of them. Come on, don't cuckoo out on me. Want to try your luck for 200 rupees?
Sure.
That's the spirit.
Oh, that's right, there is money behind all the rupee paintings. I forgot.
Go on now, open up any 3. You can't go wrong.
Alright. Okay, how long have those been fermenting in there? Ooh. Cool. Well, it's not great.
Thanks a lot. Come again.
I want to try one more time. You know, this is making me think of when I did Superstar Saga. And there was that, where you get the upgraded hammers. That thwomp that has you gamble and like, okay, pay like 800 coins and you can smash one of these rocks. And I think I did a save state, just so I wouldn't have to like grind for money. And when I did the save state, it turned out none of the rocks I could smash had the prize behind it. Okay. Well, now I can cosplay like Monster Tails. As in the fox. I'm gonna pick this one just to be annoying. Oh. Save scum it? You want me to save scum this? I'm a little scared about making a save state. Let's do... It's true, I did get a net profit. Let me try one more time.
You're back again, eh? Some people just can't get enough.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Your problem is your stupid hat. Okay, let me... When I do this, it might get a little wonky for a second. Man, this mouse lag is killing me. Okay, let's see. You got a monster horn. Ouch! Watch that you don't hurt yourself in that thing. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Wow. Huh? Okay, why don't I just... I got those 2 legitimately, so it's fine. Let me load that. Sure, I can do that in a real 3DS. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. Hello, Ryfam. Isn't he required to put up a sign warning against gambling addiction or something? I mean, look at the state of this place. I don't think anyone cares. Who's gonna police it? There we go. I guess we'll never achieve this monster horn in this timeline. Alas, I cannot glue it to my head and become a beautiful unicorn. Or a summoner, I guess. Seems to be locked. Ah. What's in here? Did I go in here? Oh yeah, I did. This was the singing guy. Sorry. Go back to the horn timeline. Why is it locked? I wonder. Ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-da-dum. Our hideout entrance. Knocker Scram. Hyrule needs better gaming regulations. Well, this is low roll. There are no laws here. I mean, there might be laws, but I don't think anyone's around to enforce them. You know what? I don't remember what the monster parts are for either. I think you give them to the witch, and she'll make a potion for you. Maybe. Like, I think you need them to make potions. Why do you just, like, have a fairy for sale? Do I have... Yeah, both my... Oh, I have a 3rd bottle. That's right, I forgot I got a 3rd bottle.
You buying or what?
How much is your bee?
That's a golden bee. It's 9,999 rupees.
Do you want it? The body is willing, but the wallet is weak. It is a lot of rupees for a bee. Well, also considering the state of the plant life here, you probably don't get a lot of pollination going around. Or going on, rather. Okay, this one's locked, so... Oh, and yeah, there's just a gaping chasm here, so... Let's see if I can get in. Hello?
Who's there? Nobody gets past me unless you know all the words to the ultra-secret thief password song. I'll start the lyrics and you finish them. That is, if you can. Here we go. A smart thief fears the boss's wrath. I'd rather be in a cliff walking
a narrow path.
Sometimes it hurts too much to care. You think knowledge is power, but it's
really a bear. We didn't hear this one. I find the juxtaposition of these two really funny for, well, I know Belle knows why, but this one, really despair.
Every time I say I'm a-leavin', this accursed life sets me right back
to adventuring, to thieving.
Wow, what a fetching voice. Come on in, buddy.
Thank you. Hello, Claire. Is fairy trafficking a substantial problem in Lorule? You know what, again, based on the state of this, wouldn't you want to keep something on your person that would help you return from death? Hello.
Never seen you around here before. You one of the new recruits, eh? Perfect timing. You can take over here on guard duty for me. Have fun. Don't do nothing that'll get me in trouble, fresh meat. I'm gonna go get me some fresh air. Fresh meat, fresh air. Say, that's kind of catchy. Maybe I'll see if the bard can put a tune to that. Fresh meat, fresh air.
Adventuring doesn't even rhyme. Hello? Da-da-da-da. Oh, just checking. Just checking. Link is just naturally gifted to gambling. He's a high ruler. That's very good, Claire. Thank you. Oh ho. How interesting. Double the switch is double the fun. Let's see. Most curious. Okay, I see what's going on here. So while I am dungeoneering, I hope folks are doing well. Actually, if I was smart, I would move this one out too. Today was my last day at the store I currently work at, because since we're moving in a little over a week, which is terrifying to think about, I'm transferring to a new store, which is really close to where we're moving. Like, not even like 5 minutes walk. Maybe it's like right next to the building, but I guess because I'm in an apartment, there's a little rigmarole walking around in order to actually get to where the store is. But that's kind of exciting, scary at the same time, exciting. A lot of customers were really shocked and dismayed and upset to learn I was leaving that location, which is flattering. I also felt a little bad. Oh, does this not... No, hang on. Does this not go down? Oh, that one doesn't go down. Did I just spend forever moving these? Oh, wait, no, I can... Oh, no, if I stand on it, it should... No? Eh? Is this not what these statues are for? Did I miss something obvious? It is nice to be... Oh, it's right here. It is nice to be appreciated. I agree. Okay, let me do the right thing. It was snowing all day. You spent all day working from home, but also watching your landlord shovel snow all day. Oh. One of our regulars actually brought me flowers, which was very kind of her. She said that my just being friendly and kind and approachable really helped when she was going through some rough stuff, which is very humbling. Yeah, so I got a little vase of flowers. Cosmo was very upset that I would not let him stick his nose in the vase of flowers. He kept trying for a bit. He eventually gave up when he realized I wasn't going to let it happen. Yeah, I'm very humbled to learn that I've had that kind of impact on someone. I can't get around here, can I? No. So I took 2 weeks vacation, just so I can help get all my ducks in a row for the move, and just maybe decompress a little bit. Maybe let my back heal a little. That'd be cool. Oh, windy. Whoa. This just blows me across, and I can't stop it. Can I fall down? Here we go. I'm down here now. Oh, you too? Let's go back up here for now. Is there anything I need on this side? Rat. No. Doesn't look like it. I must have turned the fans on by stepping on that switch. I see. I have most of my stuff all packed up, but it's still, I don't know, it's like my brain can't process that we're really doing this, huh? Really moving in a week. I'm sure I'll feel a little better once we actually get settled, and I don't know, maybe the change will be beneficial for me. I feel like I've been stagnating in a lot of ways, especially in regards to my art and all that. Oh, I need to reverse the direction of this. Is there a switch? Can I hit that switch in that other room or not? I can't throw a bomb up here, can I? Doesn't reach. Does not reach. Oh, you're taking next week off work too? Heck yeah, I guess we're all gonna take a vacation. Good job, everybody. We're gonna chill. It's gonna be good. No, this doesn't... Oh, you know what I should be doing is... It's how funny that I can so easily forget, the main conceit of this game. Living is the worst when you live in a city where everyone's leases expire on the same day, so everyone in the city moves on the same day. Ugh. That sounds really stressful. Why did I use this bootleg bomb? Okay. Go. Go. There we go. I feel like there's already so many things I've forgotten about. Or I'm going to forget about when we actually move, but I guess I shouldn't worry about that too much. I should worry about Zelda, because that's what we're all here for, right? Zelda, and me saying just whatever nonsense pops into my head. Oh, hello. Sorry I threw a bomb at you. Who are you supposed to be? And how did you get in here? Hang on a second. You wouldn't happen to be looking for some kind of painting, would you? I knew it. That thing must be pretty valuable if the boss went to all that trouble just to hide it. And now folks are searching for it. Well, I may have accidentally learned where the boss hid it. Maybe. That's why the creep locked me in here. Can you believe that? Say, we could help each other out of here. If you could get me out of here, then maybe I could help you find what you're looking for. Maybe. So get going. I don't want to spend any more time than I have to down here. No maybes about that one. It'd be really funny if that opened her cell and she just never bothered to try it. It's no, that would be too obvious. They wouldn't do that. Oh, you're here for the terrible rabbit guy. You know what? Actually, me too. That's why all of us are here, is to make fun of the terrible rabbit guy. Affectionately, but yeah. Oh. Well, there we go. The timeline where we got the horn has been restored. Please don't blow up on me. When you play Zelda games, you play as Link, which is synonymous with the link between the player and the character. So hypothetically, you are in the game, so talking about you in part of the game is appropriate. You know what? That makes sense. Hang on, why can I not? Oh, here we go. It's like in the wall. I'm up here now. Feeling tall. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. Put him back. Put him back. Oh, it's worse when they're desynced. Ow, don't do that. I'm glad you don't have to kill these guys with the bow like before. Maybe I should have gotten my my lamp out, but it's fine. No! No! Oh well. Rescuing the locked up girl in Thieves Town. Nothing bad could happen to that, right? Not like there's a precedent or anything. Sure, it's fine. Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please, take me outside. That painting you're looking for is hidden on the outskirts of town. I'll take you to it. By the way, where did you learn how to slide in and out of walls like that? That's a little bit creepy. Maybe you can teach me how to do it. Okay, so... Hey, what do you think you're doing? Take me outside. Sorry. I guess I have to lead her. We're locked in! Check that northern door. See if we can get out that way. Uh-oh. Busted. Like I'm not already rolling in what? Money? I gotta have more money, though. Like, it's not so much getting more money, although I do need it to buy weapons. But I'm gonna take psychic damage. Or other people are gonna take psychic damage if I don't pick up the money. I feel like I shouldn't have her right in the middle of all this, but it's fine. Please don't grab my thief. Gators. There's more where that came from. I'd help you fight, but they took all my gear and armor and, you know, all my other stuff. Plus, I'd just be getting in the way. I'm so hungry. Starving, actually. So I'm weak and feeble and so on, you know? Uh-huh. There are other horses, in fact. Well, they're called, Zizaks, I believe. Or at least they were in A Link to the Past. I'm going to assume they're still called that. Okay, you wait here. Don't worry about this thing I can do. I know it's kind of weird. She'd help me, but I stole her penchant for violence. Every time I hear these rats... Ooh! I think it's a Maiamai. Oh my god, I just drowned it. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Gotta get her over here somehow. Aha. There we go. I'm telling you those things that A Link to the Past are horses? Yeah. Well, you know, horse-like. I don't think you'd actually call them horses, but... Very nice. Okay. Stay put. Not that you're gonna follow me in the water. Probably some nonsense about, yeah, this outfit is new. I don't want to get it wet, otherwise it's gonna shrink in the wash. Let me think. Okay, this way. Never seen a horse before? You've seen a horse before, but you've also seen gators. I've only seen gators at the zoo. Sometimes, if I'm out for a walk, in this area, there's a barn off in the distance. Sometimes I can see horses just wandering around the pasture. This room took you a while. I think it's not obvious that you can hop out of the water there. Just, I don't know, the depth looks kind of weird, don't it? Excuse me. Can I throw a bomb over this? Finally, my penchant for throwing bombs at things will pay off. No, no, don't. No, no. It keeps thinking I'm asking her to follow me instead of picking up the bomb. There we go. Oh. Okay, I gotta stop throwing bombs into pits. Nope. No, 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 don't. No, no, no. Hang on. No, no, don't. I'm dying, Squirtle. I'm dying, Squirtle. There we go. Jeez. Oh, you guys again. Okay, why don't you wait up here? Maybe they are gators. I don't know. They always look like horses to me in A Link to the Past, but now I'm not sure. No. There we go. Good enough. I still managed to hit someone at the bottom of that pit. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. You got some master ore. The blacksmith can use it to improve the master sword. Am I sure I saw gators at the zoo? Those might have been horses I'm seeing. Touché. Okay, single file, here we go. They look and move like that old Star Trek gator guy. Oh my gosh, what is its name? The Gorn? I've seen that episode. It's something. Old school Star Trek amuses me because sometimes you get episodes that I think are still poignant and still have messages that are relevant today. And then you have episodes like where Kirk fights the Gorn. Oh, you were also thinking about it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Give me a chance. Oh, I can walk off the top of that. I just noticed. Oops. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Take me outside. Sorry. Well, follow me. Heck. Do I have to do all that again? I really hope they didn't reset all the puzzles, because that would be irritating. I have not had this happen to me before. Oh, but I guess because I just... This time I failed to notice that you can just walk off the tip of that platform. Oh good, they're still gone. Well, that's good. Instead of using my sword, I should make a cannon out of a log. Okay. Well, that's good. If, like, they reset the puzzles, that would be incredibly tedious. But this game is kinder than that. The duality of Trek. Yeah, I can just walk off the tip of that, I think. Oops. Oh, it's already open. I thought I'd have to fight the guys again. I guess if I looked, I would see that the door is open. I'm good. This girl's hair makes you want Laffy Taffy. I've never had Laffy Taffy. I assume Laffy Taffy is the same strange pink color. I like her little low ponytail. It reminds me of Yae from Mystical Ninja, if any of you are familiar with her. Hey, what are you doing? You can't just leave me behind like some sort of monster. Sorry. Can't believe I have to tell you to follow me. There's a variety of flavors, I see. Yeah, now that I look at them now, I guess they look more like gators. But yeah, Link to the Past, I always parse them as horses. Well, more you know, huh? Okay, you know Yae. Yeah, her hair is also very cute. When I first played Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on the N64, which, by the way, is on my to-stream list, probably sooner rather than later, I really liked Yae. She was my... Whoops, that was not a boomerang. She was my favorite, just because I liked her design the best. Is that a trait of monsters leaving people behind? Well, it's a trait of people like me leaving Yoshi's behind. It's not that you heard that from me. What's up, Belle? Their manes are a bit horse-like. I guess I shouldn't expect Zelda to adhere to normal monster design. Come on. Come on. I don't want you yelling about me or me ditching you or something. Or are these just far enough apart that... Oh, no, here we go. Very kind. Excellent. Who's just leaving skulls in the corner? Is it, like, decorative? So I want that chest. Oh, but I can't get it. I have to approach from the other side. Oh, hang on. Come on, miss. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we're back here. Oh. I know what that one's doing, like, leaving itself in a corner. You okay? I mean, you're a freak of nature. Of course you're not okay. Okay, this is taking too long. Oh, no, just kidding. You're just all the folks who came in without a friend for the friendship puzzles. Like, is this how the thieves get around their hideout? You always gotta bring a buddy with you? We're cut off! That big door is our only way out of here. Hope you got a key for that kid. I mean, can't you pick this lock? Like, look, it's humongous. You could probably stick your whole head in there. Oh, sorry, I left all my lock picks at home, too. You know how it is. What is this strange device I'm walking on? Woohoo. Hey. I gotta get this box. Thank you. What were you saying, Belle, after you said Morri, you know? Unless you mean like the more you know, but it's Morri instead. Okay. Miss?
What gives? Silly girl. Do you actually think I'd let you escape with your little hero?
Hello. Whack, 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 whack. Ooh. Ow. There we go. I guess I can't goad him into hitting me until he goes all, opaque. Boy, blind has taken up swordplay. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, he keeps going. Go, 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 go. those little legs. Uh-oh. This doesn't seem like a very effective way to fight. Ow. Never mind. Stop! Ugh. I guess I shouldn't just tank a bunch of hits, huh? There we go. Woohoo. It's a cool boss mechanic, right? Woohoo! Wow. Looks like you got him. Good riddance. Let's go. That door will lead us out of this place. Wait, when I first played this game, I totally thought she was going to betray you the whole time. Just like A Link to the Past, I'm sorry for doubting you, miss. You're looking for that painting, yeah? The one of that kinda younger, elder-looking fella? I'll show you where it's hidden. Come on, follow me. How do you just walk in? Maybe Link was like pulling when he should have pushed. This is the one, right? Let's see what the big deal is. What's so special about this painting? Actually, now that I look at it, it is kind of interesting. I really like the whole flat kind of thing going on there. It almost looks like he just walked right into the painting and got trapped there, you know? Listen to me, getting all wrapped up in a painting. Anyway, thanks for getting me out of that dungeon. See ya! He didn't try forcing it. Oh. Oh. This doesn't seem like a very effective way to fight. Immediately loses half her health. Well, that's what I get for trying to just blindly tank everything. If I just keep hitting it, it'll stop moving before I do, right? I know how I feel about this. Osvaldo was very rude to me. Where am I? You, the blacksmith's apprentice. What are you doing here? And with the master's sword, no less. That can only mean that you have rescued me? But I always thought that I was the hero of our day. That I was the one who'd be there for Princess Zelda. It seems that I am only a sage and not the hero. How very odd. Yet now I know my place in all of this. So I pledge my support to your quest, little hero. Thank you for saving me, Morri. Now please, find the rest of the 7 sages before it is too late. And I suppose if you're the hero, then you have more need of this sand rod than have I. I wish I could give it to you as a gift, but truth be told, it's not mine. It belongs to some merchant named Ravio? I rented it, and the deal was that if I fell in battle... Well, never mind. I need to get it back to him, but I seem to be stuck here. So, return this for me, would you? You got the sand rod, but you'll have to return it to Ravio. At least then you can find it at his shop. Oh, curse my goody two-shoes nature. Who could have guessed that this would be my fate? To stand here while you save the world. Still, I have my place. You have yours. You must rescue the 7 sages, Morri. I kind of wondered, between this and Ocarina of Time, do you think the sages get bored just standing around? And hello, Shiro. What? There's the swoop. You found the official art of the Zizak from Link to the Past. They are very unmistakably not horses. Well, I was wrong. I could accept that. Are they Are they more gator-like then? It's hard to tell. Actually, you know what I can do? Let me save first. Just in case. We have another world-ending event. Sorry. I like how the weather vanes sweat profusely when you haven't saved in a while. I'm good, but thank you. Oh, you got more cultists here.
Mumbo jumbo, ouch! Oh, I bit my tongue again. I'm the guru's housekeeper. If the guru says that this is part of the job, then who am I to complain?
You're a tight-lipped sort, eh?
Well, if you don't have any business here, scram! I'm tending to... business. I can't see a thing in this mask. Just what kind of monster are you supposed to be? You're not that thief girl, are ya? I heard you were supposed to be locked up inside a cell somewhere. What a mask you got there. Being a monster is so calming, you know? Don't you think? Well, don't ya? Eh? The only way to get saved is to become a monster. Come on, get saved. Mumbo jumbo, mumbo jumbo.
You all need to calm down. Whoa, spending channel points. I can't think of any non-irritating rewards. Oh, you know what I can do? I think I should be able to do it now. Get out of here. Oh, hang on, first I gotta spend money. Bomb flower store. They look like really buff dinosaurs. Oh, they don't look that much like gators either? Interesting.
Yo ho ho! Who is that who goes? Friend or foe? Who is it? Do I know?
Something about this guy look reminds me of Sheldon. From Splatoon, not the TV show that shall not be named, just so we're clear.
For bombs you seem to be searching. Well then, leave me to my researching. What I can sell you now is nuttin'. Sorry I ain't got more for your mutton. Buh, want the big bomb flower? Lucky you, I'm lending that power. For a one-time fee, use it for hours and hours. Oh yeah, the big bomb flower. Wanna know about its power?
Wanna know. Please stop.
The flower blooming in the garden is really a bomb, and it's a total bargain. Just go on and touch it. It'll be a following bloom. Big bomb flower gonna make big boulders go boom. But be careful, you know. Just the slightest scratch will make it explode. This big flower is only found here. If you're interested, kid, you'll want to get near.
Please stop.
This big flower is only found here. Yeah. Want to use the big bomb flower? For just 200 rupees, you can stop looking so sour.
Row.
Go! It's growing outside. Try it on out and take it for a ride. And don't give me any flack. Big bomb flower always grows back.
Yeah, Nerd Rap is the worst. Goodbye. He looks so proud of himself, too. It's a thinking expression, yeah. It's not flipping the bird. I have never flipped anyone the bird, ever. Which is probably not surprising at all. Oh, sorry, I have to hit it. I can't just gently ask it to explode. Rap battle between this guy and the bumpy that sings Pengy, Pengy, Penguin Pop, do the Pengy, Penguin Hop. No, do not touch my bomb. I'm really glad that they don't make you pay again. Especially because there's some spots that are hard to reach. Throw rupees into the fountain? Not right now. May good fortune find you. Cheapskate. I think you get a bottle from this, but you have to put in like 3,000 rupees or something. Maybe you get something aside from a bottle from it. I don't remember. I just know, I think it's a bottle. And it's a lot of money. Oh, here we go. Ready to rush? And not my style. To roll? To... whatever. So look here. This is Rupee Rush. I'm not gonna sell you on it. I will say this, though. It's not a bad way to make some good loot. I'll give you 30 seconds to grab as many rupees as you can. If you come back and talk to me before your time is up, you get to keep all your rupees. It's not that easy, though, because there's no timer. Play some Rupee Rush? Come on, it's only 100 rupees for one go. Sure. Oops. If you don't speak to me within 30 seconds, there's no payout. Got it? Okay then, go. I wonder if that sand rod would help. Why is there a like in here? Go away. Oh no, I hear a snail. I hear a snail. No, I don't want to lose my, like, internal count of what time. Nope. I want it, but I cannot have, maybe that was a little early. I don't know. And the results are in. That's pretty good. 1.78. Not too shabby. I mean, that was some okay work with the whole just-in-timeness there. That's pretty good, maybe? Look at that. A new record. Looks like you figured out the secret to rushing. That's a towering achievement. Here's your reward. Ah, cool. You can't flip someone off even if you wanted to. The joints in your middle fingers are tilted so it looks too silly. If you think you've got the timing down pat, come again. Not gonna wait forever, though. Well, I should get the snail. Let me get my hammer out. In high school, you were on the 3rd floor of a building and you gave the finger to some random person walking down below who wasn't even looking your way. Even that felt dirty and you've never done it again. Snail. Oh, this pond in the middle here is more generous. Okay. No! I need the snail! Okay, this is not going well. This is not going... Oh no, that's a real 50! It's a real 50! No. No. Oh, let me get the red one and then scoot. Nah. What a good time to be over by. That's a really unlucky number in Japanese. I admire your greedy gusto, but sorry, you forfeit. That's okay. I got my snail. I'm happy. You did this minigame a ton, but you don't remember why. I mean, if you need money for buying Ravio's items, and you got good timing, or I guess like a timer, it's not a bad way to make some money. I hate that I can hear a my squeaking, but it's probably under that big rock. I can still hear squeaking. Okay, I think there's like a big rock down this ways. I want to see if I can get there without my bomb exploding. Can I even get there without the Titan's mitt? I don't know. The money from the fountain. Oh, don't throw a spear at my bomb. Ow. Ow. I really shouldn't just be like tanking hits. Use my boomerang and play strategically. No! No! You dirtbag. Ugh. Oh, hey, it's my trash house. Well, my otherworldly trash house. Oh, it's just called Vacant House on my map. When I blow it up, that will be a big rock finish. Ah, did you just make a Rhythm Heaven joke? Well, this place sucks. But you know what? At least there isn't a weird rabbit living in it. Can I move in here? Oh, I hear squeaking. I hear squeaking. I hear squeaking. Oh, there you are. Oh, hang on. I need to blow that up first. Sorry, you have to wait, Snail. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Okay. Oh, cool. I feel a little bad, I guess, but... Interesting artwork. Damn, whoever lives here, you live like this? Well, no one lives here. It's vacant. Ugh. Noisy neighbor. Ah, stop. These guys do so much damage. Oh, it's my own fault for just walking into them. I should get the sand rod while I'm here. Their only possession, an empty bottle. Correction, their only possession were stealing.
Oh, my lad! You're alive! I thought that... No matter. I am just glad to see you alive and well. Please tell me, is Princess Zelda safe?
Well, her resale value just went up, I'm sure.
I see. So Yuga has become evil itself in a kingdom of shadow. Curse him for all eternity! His evil is spread even here, for just after you vanished into Hyrule Castle, a quake shook the kingdom. It left fissures like this all through Hyrule, and when there are cracks, can shattering be far behind? Oh, Morri, with Princess Zelda in our enemy's hands, Hyrule is on the brink of disaster. But you at least wield the sacred blade of legend, the Master Sword. Hope lives still, as long as you hold that sword, and your courage will surely see us through. The future of Hyrule Kingdom is in your hands, Morri.
No pressure.
These cracks are all over Hyrule, even in the back of my house. Where can I go? Where will I sleep? I fear getting too close to such vicious fissures. Oh, hear an old man's pleas. Restore Hyrule Castle to what it was, Morri.
Okay, so long as you don't want to, like, come and live with me, because, it's already kind of an awkward situation right now. Hey!
Oh, Mr. Hero! One of my other customers finally returned his rental item. And here it is. The sand rod!
Did you practice that stupid little dance with Shiro?
Wondering what it does? Well, you'd better snatch it up quickly then, before someone else gets it first.
Do you get a lot of customers? Yeah, I just hoping he would say more.
You interested in the sand rod? The rental price is 50 rupees, but if you want to own it, it's 800 rupees.
I'll just rent it for now. Raises a towering pillar of sand with tremendous force, only effective on sand. I wonder if he told Osfala that before Osfala rented it. You rented the sand rod. This should be helpful in the desert and nowhere else. Cool, does it shoot sand?
Well, actually, make sure you take good care of my sand rod, alright?
The hatred everyone has here for Ravio? Oh, no. We love Ravio. We make fun of him, but like in an affectionate way. B. Squeezes a Ravio in your hand like a squeeze toy. That's what I've seen people do to Spamton. Hang on, I want to go back in here actually. That's like the vibe people have been getting from is that they want to crush him like a squeaky toy. Which, you know what? Valid. It's so much better when I, like, hit that guy. I stun him first. Oh. You want to spam some squeaky toy? I saw on Tumblr a ways back. Oh, hang on. Us brothers will be taking this here treasure. Lest you be dashing, you may as well go home now. People on Tumblr, someone on Tumblr had, like, done these commissioned Spamton dolls that had, like, a squeaker in them. And they had shown photos that people had taken of the Spamton doll. Including a good one where someone was like 10 out of 10 would throw again. And it's just a shot of it flying through the air. Oh. Right, I have to turn. Ravioli seems like a swell fella. Well, you know, if he paid rent. I don't know. I like his bird, though. Why do it... Nah. Why am I incapable of braking? Okay, I gotta pull back in the direction. Nope, opposite the direction I'm going. I was thinking the same thing, it's Gobi's Valley all over again. I don't think the timing here is that bad, though. Like, the timing there is ridiculously tight.
I don't... How's it that I'm not being fast enough? I'm never not being fast enough.
Don't have an asthma attack. Okay. No. Nope, no good. No good. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, okay, I guess I have to drop down. Oh, I can't even skip doing this bit again, can I? Boo, boo, boo. There we go. Cutting it close. Nope. You need more grippy souls, Link. Grippy souls. Oh. I'll get it. I'm trying to think of, like, the most aggravating thing I've done on stream, for me personally. No. I always want to say, like, the cow and bear levels in Katamari. And I love Katamari dearly, but... What? Sick mind design those, please. Reminds you of the place you catch Rayquaza and Emerald. The, was it the Sky Tower? I know what you're talking about, where you gotta cycle through it. Like, all the tiles crack. Nope. No. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna freaking do it. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be pizza. We're gonna celebrate. I made pizza for supper tonight. Please. I say I know the place you're talking about, which is true, but I never owned Emerald. I never really acquired much of the, like, the Pokemon spin-off. Not spin-off, like the inevitable third game that we always get for a while. I had Yellow, but, like, I never had Crystal, I never had Emerald. Oh, it's not gonna be fast enough. No. I'm pulling back too soon now. Oh. Did not mean to hit that. Do bombs activate these things? Could try. Yeah, they should. That's a good idea. Oh no. Yeah, I think bombs are a little slower than just running and gunning it. Oh no! I didn't pull back. I pulled to the side. I wish I could use the D-pad for this. But I can't use the D-pad. I'm sorry you're all watching this, and it's gonna be for like 50 rupees. Just wait for it. Can't even hit that right now. What do I have on a pizza? I made a caprese pizza. Tomato, I used pesto on it. I know you're supposed to use, like, mozzarella, but the grocery store only had, like, pre-sliced bocconcini, if I'm saying that right. And I don't like having to slice up really moist cheeses, because it's just messy. Man, I really wish I could use the D-pad for this. Ooh. I'm gonna do it. Good. Well, why don't you all tell me how your week has been? What have you been playing? What have you been up to? I have mostly been playing Pokemon in my spare time. Holy smokes. This is aggravating. No. Can I hit the switch in a dash? I might be able to. Yeah, that actually might be faster. Good idea. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Okay, well, don't do it there, obviously, but... No. Taking a break from Arceus. You've been doing Animal Crossing all day. Previous day you spent reading fanfic. You forgot to take your ADHD meds, so that was the only option. Are those meds helping you out a lot, Belle? I'm kind of jealous. I don't know if that's my problem, but just hearing people speak about how that kind of medication has helped them out a lot. It's like, I want that. Oh no, I want that good sauce. Dashing next to it was the right option, though. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh no. Okay, it's only really good to do past this one, I think. No, you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it. No, hit it! Why are you not hit? Hit. Come on, it happened before. Why am I not... There. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's. We did it. We did it. Let us never speak of this again. Holy smokes, that was not worth it.
That's a nice dash you got there.
That's a nice dash you got there. That's all you're gonna say to me?
With those wee little legs of yours, there's nowhere you couldn't go.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I don't feel like celebrating.
I don't buy that. This little twig of a boy faster than my big brother? This is like a cheat if you ask me.
Well, I didn't ask. Goodbye. Got it in one. You bought the Kingdom Hearts games on the Switch and you've been meaning to play them. You've just been too darn tired after work to play video games. That's been me a lot of the time. I've not been getting in as much Pokemon as I'd like. But, I know, I've heard that, like, even if people have, like, a strong Ethernet connection, that the Cloud Kingdom Hearts games just don't play right. Like, they're really choppy. I don't know if that's universal. The treasure dungeon that requires a sand rod broke your mind. It took you an eternity. I don't remember that one. I'm sure once I do it, I will. I think I won't try and move the bomb down until I can pick up these big rocks, just for expediency's sake. But I do want to go up here. No! This is what we've all been waiting for. Speaking of, BS.
My little Octorok is bringing the heat. If you can manage to score 100 rupees, I'll give you something special, kid.
Kid? You're like 8.
What do you think of my hat? It's official big league apparel. It suits me, Say it suits me. Please.
Who's manufacturing baseball caps in this universe? Oh, you tried the demos and it seemed fine. Oh, that's good.
Hey, bada. Welcome to the Octoball Derby. Sorry, maybe I should say Doiby. It's 50 rupees per game. How about it, kid? Want to give it a swing? Yeah. Attaboy, bada boy. You're on deck. Here we go. 30 pitches coming at you.
I don't remember how to be good at this. Not like that. No! So busy looking at the void. No. I want that big pot. How I get big pot? Like I must have to swing later. If I wait too long and it just goes right there. Oh man, that's just sad. That's just sad. Good. There's a JoJo's baseball episode? That sounds awesome. How do I keep... Oh, can I press to the left and go? No. Because I can only go up and down. Well, that sucked. You've been wanting to play Kingdom Hearts 2 since you first heard of it nearly 50... What is Kingdom Hearts 2 FM? I'm like... Faded memory? No. Final Mix. I have to think about that.
Okay, let's see. You got 12 rupees. Looks like you need to work on timing your swings there, big whiffer. Back to the junior leagues for you, kid. You want to play again? You know the drill. It's 50 rupees per go. Actually, not yet.
Wait a second. It's a good episode, and it has a character named Darby in it. I think I'm doing this right. This derby boy is much nicer. You gotta tell me about the JoJo's episode. You think Ravio minds? No! I almost got it. No, bird. Oh. No! Why do you torment me like this? Oh my gosh. I'm dying, Squirtle. I'm dying, Squirtle. Why can I not get it to go that way? How I make go that way? Like, I'm trying to wait, but if I wait too long, then it just goes nowhere. Because I just whiff it. Can't even hit a lousy crab. I'm not even gonna beat 12 rupees. Oh, there we go, I tied. Winnie the Pooh baseball vibes, my god. Yeah, please let me do it again. Let me do it again. His actual name is Terrence D'Arby, and the dub doesn't use his name at all. Do you think Ravio minds what? That I'm spending his money on baseball? No, I'm using his stupid ice rod. See? It's got the bunny ears and everything. Oh my gosh, why? There we go! Oh, I wanted the bird. Oh, come on. Come on. I like how I get either side of it repeatedly. No, this is like a talent, isn't it? This is a superpower. This must be so frustrating to watch. There it is. If you want to win, you gotta hit the bird. The Boyd. I don't know why I can't seem to hit the bird. Oh, that's right, the crabs make the pots reset. The Arby has a stand that seals your soul if you lose to him, and he challenges them to video games. Ravio probably appreciates the advertising. I set a new record, wow. I gotta believe in the heart of the bats. Here we go. Yes! Yes! Oh, sorry, sorry. Oh, man. There we go. Good, good. Not good. I would love another bird. I actually made a profit that time, but not that it matters. Jotaro picks a baseball game because he knows how to play baseball. He doesn't know how to play video games. I'm going to try one more time. One more. This is exactly like the episode. Jotaro strikes out in the first 2 pitches, but then learns the controls and becomes a home run machine. I guess I am doing a little better, huh? Oh, that's a hard place to get that stupid jar. Oh, bird, 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 bird. Yeah. So close. Just going around him again. There we go. Come on, bird. Yes. Crab. Almost. Good. Good, good, good. Good, but not sarcastic. Yes. No. No. Almost. No. Oh, I needed another bird. If I just got one more bird. Why am I more addicted to this than the pot gambling? Mario Slugger's nostalgia? You need 100, yeah. If you want a piece of heart from it. I'll stop for now. Just so this isn't like the whole stream. I'll come back for it. You've been rewatching Stardust Crusaders to see what the dub is like. It has its ups and downs. From to my knowledge, at least in the English versions, they can't say, like, they've had to change some of the stand names just because of licensing reasons, I assume. Since maybe you can't reference some of those bands quite overtly. Like, I know it's happened a few times in Stone Ocean. Don't ask me, like, for examples, because I can't think of any. I just know it's occurred. Oh, I need a bomb for this. I don't have to go too far. I can get this one. One up is that Star Platinum calls Darby Darby calls Star Platinum a handsome devil. Really? Come on. Oh. Have a good one, Belle. Thank you for joining us. Good luck with Animal Crossing. One of these days, I keep thinking I should do a little tour of my island on stream, and then I think my island is just horrible looking. It's so messy. I can't focus enough, nor do I have the patience for design. Who are these people making like these super elaborate cottagecore islands with patterns and everything everywhere? Woohoo. They can't even call a stand kiss. They have to call it smack. Yeah, I heard about that. I wonder if, like, they were told specifically, no, you have to change it to this, or if it was just, like, a cautionary thing. I can hear the squeaking. I can hear the squeaking. Now I can do more baseball.
Now, how's all this gonna work? Maybe jump off the ledge. Oh, better be holding a cuckoo, too. Right, that part's important. Yeah, then that treasure will be mine.
Hey, make sure you get a bird so you don't, like, die horribly. I don't know if this is really worth it, but I'll hop down here. Why not? Sorry, bird. Sorry, bird. This is definitely something you're meant to do with, like, the 3D on. Nah, man. Yeah. I don't have any ding-dang depth perception. Do you want more baseball? I would do more baseball, but I don't know if we're ready for more baseball. Well, at least the cuckoos are down there and they're happy. Okay, no, I gotta use up my birds. My bird allotment. Yeah, the depth on this silver rupee is mystifying. Do I need to go beneath this jet pushing me to the left? I guess I did. You love watching Tedium? Well, you did say you'd seen someone stream, Picross and found it engaging. I don't know if I'd call it Tedium. It's chill, right? Oh, here we go. I did it. Oh, that's a baseball. Well, no. Alright, well, I'm out. I got my money. I traumatized some chickens. Let's get on with the story. Okay. So where should I be going next, I wonder? What's a good dungeon to do? I'm trying to remember where you get another piece of Master Ore. Maybe the one in the Lost Woods. I guess I can go that way. Oh. Okay, first I hear some squeaking. Nope. There we go. Good, 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 good. Where? I guess I can go to the sanctuary. Whoosh. Okay. Let's save, just in case. I'm so paranoid now we're gonna get like another world-ending crash. I appreciate your concern, little weather vane. I'm okay. I think so. Like, emotionally, I don't know. It's been a weird day. Okay. Is there a snail in here? No, I must have gotten it already. So it feels like a good place for a snail. I gotta do Hyrule Hotfoot again at some point too, but I need to refine my route. You don't remember where you get anything in this game, just that none of the dungeons have Pegasus boots. That's all you need to know. Oh, you know what? Can I even do the dungeon here? I don't recall where, like, the Lorule portal would be, but if it's past one of these big rocks, then I can't get to it. Thank you, log hearts. Oh, there isn't one here. Oh, here we go. That's what the inside of my brain sounds like.
Hey.
Welcome back to Lorule Kingdom, Morri. You are in the area where the Skull Woods strike fear into the hearts of the living. Not that there were many who live here for long, Within the woods are beings no longer of this world. But brave them you must, if you are to recover a sage who is pure of heart. Gather your courage. So say I, Hilda of Lorule.
Ghosts.
Man, I mean, this is good overworld music, but I wish the Skull Woods kept their own theme. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. I'm surprised I've gone this long without compulsively singing along to the music. But it's a good song, right? Aha. Come here. Excuse me. Don't. Stop throwing spears at this poor little baby snail. It should play in Death Mountain, yeah. Woohoo. It's just weird that, you know, it's not the Skullwoods theme as well in this iteration of, I guess I can't really call this the, Dark World exactly. It has a name. Stop! Why are these Hinoxes so aggressive? Let me get my snail, please. Ooh. What? Did you just... Yeah, you just hit yourself. Good.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
No. You call it the Dark World and it drives a friend of yours nuts. Well, I mean, it is darker than Hyrule. Doesn't seem like you get a lot of sunshine here. I like the world building they've done here. Even if maybe the name Lorule might sound a little silly. I feel like this game has some like cool implications in its storyline and characters. There you are. Oh, not these guys. They do so much damage, or at least they do in A Link to the Past. I don't remember how much damage they do here. Okay. I will take this bird. Aw, man! I, like, slid off. That's so sad. Do I need to take this for it to show up on my map? Let's take it anyway. Everything in the Dark World does a ton of damage, yeah. Oh, Rosso's gone. Weird. I should probably cash in the snails at some point. Oh yeah. I need to buy more items to keep though. I can't remember what items are good. Like, the most worth upgrading. Oh, I heard more squeaking. Hang on. There we go. Nah! Photos taken seconds before disaster! Oh. Actually doesn't do as much damage as I thought. I feel like those guys do like 4 hearts of damage or something in A Link to the Past, but I might be off my rocker. Come on, bird. What? Why slide off roof? Do I need to take a running start? Can I do that? Let's find out. I want to try again. Good. Hook shots and bombs? Oh, that's a good idea. The giant bombs are fun. No, I can't run while I'm holding a bird. Maybe I have to, like, go around? Let me try going around. And if that doesn't work, well, whatever. Skullwoods. Wait, having, like, a semi-open overworld is lethal for someone with my magpie brain. Okay. Oh. You know, never mind. I'll come back. It's annoying me now. Around the roof, yeah, I think that's more sensible. Is there anything here? No. Stop. Somehow Skullwoods feels a lot less foreboding when it doesn't have the Death Mountain theme. Hello.
So, they finally sent a rescue party, eh? Wait, you're no party. You're just a kid. Let me guess, you came in here looking for some extreme fun in the great outdoors, huh? Yeah, I've been running crazy in these woods. Running till I got dizzy. Trunking, I call it. I trunked and trunked around these trees until I finally lost my way. Been sitting here ever since. But I found a great treasure in the woods. Maybe you'd care to take it off my hands. It's a little something I picked up when I got stuck. I just decided to keep it. How's 888 rupees sound? It's a steal of a deal. I could play baseball 17 times for that. I got a golden bee! It shines so bright and beautiful. Still, be careful. Really? You just buy an unknown thing and blindly trust some stranger like that? You shouldn't be so trusting, man. That's how I got like this. Except minus the whole buying part. Sure was nice talking to someone. Good luck out there, kid. I got a feeling you're gonna need it, sucker. Well, now I have a golden bee for that, guy. Nah, give me my snail. I don't even remember what these little pterodactyl fellows are called either. Oh. Huh. If only I could climb over this... Well, maybe this ledge is actually larger than it appears, but... Maybe Link is too short to see Ceres over there. Okay, so that's where I came in. So I'll take that middle route. Excuse me. Nah. You know what their little spears remind me of? The white tips. They look like mallets you would use to hit a timpani. They never looked that threatening. You don't know any of the end. Oh, I can't get here. I don't have the... Ah, okay. Well, my grand plan of going to Skullwoods will not be coming to fruition today. I don't remember where you... Is it still the Titan's Mitt in this game? I don't recall, but I don't remember where you get it, so... Just a bit ago when you learned those are Hinoxes. Oh, well there you go. I know some of them. But like, I'm more likely to remember enemy names in games that have like some sort of bestiary. Or like a cute little parade of enemies at the end, you know, like Kirby. Good. I know some of them, like those are Buzz Blobs. Well, I guess I'll give this to the bee guy before I forget. That's something. Can I, like, jump off and fly to anywhere with this bird? Maybe I should stop harassing it. Sorry. Hey, bee guy! Oh yeah, the Piclopedia is really good, too. I love Olimar's notes on everything.
Oh, be still, my beating heart. Is this... Oh my, it is. It's a golden bee. Thank you. She's very bewitching, don't you think? That golden glow, that sweet note of honey that lingers in the air, and so regal, a queen of bees. She's perfect. You have outdone yourself, so please take this as thanks, Buzz.
You got the bee badge. Now those pesky bees won't pester you anymore. They weren't pestering me to begin with.
That's the bee badge. As long as you have that with you, bees will be friendly. No more stings. Of course, you know what that means. You can find me even more bees. It should be a breeze.
Have a good one, Kapotoko.
Keep up the good work, Buzz Buzz.
I forgot he gave you that. Some of that doesn't seem worth it. Well, what's a good place for me to go? Maybe I can go to the Palace of Darkness. Let's go. Ding dong. He doesn't have the bee badge anymore. Oh my god. They're gonna turn on him. What if he's allergic? Hello, Kelly. Did I say hello already? I don't know. I was distracted by bees, whatever, we're here. I gotta find a portal to the dark world. Oh, I gotta blow that up. That's what I gotta do.
Cannot leave anything undestroyed. A hopeless amount of bees. Oh, no, not the hammer. There we go. Really should get to, I want to do another dungeon before I call it an evening, though. Oh, snake. Oh, here we go. Very nice. One more. Did you already make a joke about the pain last week? You're pretty sure you did. But I don't think I read it out, so you can make a joke about the pain again. Okay, I gotta find a portal to the Dark World somewhere around here. Oops. I keep wanting to, like, pull to the side to stop my running, but I have to pull back. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. Well, let me blow this up first. Now that you're put on the spot, you don't know what to say. It sure is painful, huh? That's bad. That's bad. Sure, I'll take a fairy with me. Why not? I've got 2 empty bottles, but I don't know. I was gonna say I could get a potion, but I'm not sure what. I don't remember what the potions do. I mean, aside from the usual like life restoration, maybe one of them refills your energy. But I could go talk to the witch later, I guess. Do something with these monster guts, but we'll see. Excuse me. Okay. The bee guy is like the pain now. Quickly runs off stage. Very good. You're hired.
Hey.
Welcome back to Lorule Kingdom, Morri. You have entered a truly evil place. You must find the Dark Palace. There you will discover a sage in desperate need of your help. Please, go quickly to the rescue. So say I, Hilda of Lorule. Can you upgrade items in this? Yes, you can. Do I have to make use of the hammer in the Palace of Darkness here? Or Dark Palace, whatever we're calling it. Maybe I could upgrade that. Oh.
Hey.
You are nearing the Dark Palace. It is home to the followers of a great and terrible beast. They were once soldiers from Lorule Castle. Now they revere a foul being and cower here in this temple. I accept the responsibility. I was too weak to protect them. They were all good people. My people. If they find you, they will imprison you. Please be careful. So say I, Hilda of Lorule. Hilda, are you, like, okay? Just asking for a friend. All intruders must be captured. We must capture all intruders. You don't have to. Take a day off. Hang on. I hear squeaking. Give me the friends. Hang on, before I just want to see what's over here. Oh, I'm over here. Ow. I'm gonna leave that tail behind. I don't care. I do care. Oh. Oh well. Thank you, ladies. Maybe it's nice that fairy fountains are plentiful in case you need them. No, I must focus. I must focus. It's getting late. I want to do another dungeon. Let's do it. Let's do it. Snails later. Snails will be there for later. I remember this bit because it's a stealth section that doesn't suck. Because you can clearly see their cone of vision. And even if you get caught, you don't really lose that much progress. Ooh. Me being a greedy slob almost got me caught. But it's fine. I'm gonna run out of juice. I'm caught. Yeah, see, it's really quick, and you're just thrown right here. So it doesn't suck like every other stealth mission in every other game. Oh, my money rock. It's been replenished. There we go. And I think like the checkpoints, or at least the cages are plentiful, so you don't get kicked back to that very beginning one. Anything interesting over here? No. The snails could run away. I'll never catch them. A little short-sighted, huh? What was that? I probably... Oops. Oh, I needed to hit that. Probably just a stray sword. Whatever. Not important. Oopsie. Is that... Oh. Is this not a switch? I guess it's not a switch. It's not. It just... It looks like one, right? Oh. Aw, man. I should have been a little more careful. Oh, well. Oh, wait, I'm back here. Ah. Well, that's embarrassing. Yeah. It does look so much like one, right? I want to say these things are snapdragons, but I might be wrong. Let's be on this side. Okay. There we go. There's another cage. Oh, a piece of heart. I want it. And a snail, I guess. There's a snail somewhere. Oh. Got impatient. Snapdragon was the name you saw when you looked up Gator. Oh, good to know. Not totally off my rocker. Be careful, snail. You're gonna get arrested. For your snail crimes. Or snimes. Ooh. Very nice. Nope, no, don't pull. There you go. Nope, don't need to fight that. Okay. Oh no, oh man, I realized as soon as I popped out of the wall he was gonna grab me. Sorry, I'm so impatient today. Maybe it was the iced coffee I drank earlier. Oh. But I had stuff to do, and I still wound up napping this afternoon. Because I was really tired again. But it wasn't even a good nap. Because my back is in such a bad way that it takes me like... So I set a timer for my nap, so I don't oversleep. But I feel like I spend like the whole nap, or the whole timer that I've set, trying to find a position that isn't painful because my back is so dunked up. And then I feel like just as I'm starting to finally doze off, then my alarm goes off. And it's like, well, okay, that sucks. Okay. One more dungeon. I think I could knock this out. Oh gosh. I feel a little bad now. I'm not trying to garner sympathy or anything. It's just my poor back. It's just been like this for a long time, so it's not a new phenomenon. Oh yeah, this dungeon. Does some interesting puzzles, I believe. Okay, hang on. Let me put bombs here. Thank you, I hope so too. I've got another deep tissue massage scheduled for a couple weeks' time, so hopefully that helps a bit too. Oh, I see. It was very briefly. Let me see what's here first. I'll take that. Oh. I mean, I'll take it, but I won't feel good about it. Let's see. Is there a switch I can hit? It's like a eyeball. No, not that. Bubble. Okay, I can't hit that. I'm gonna use a bomb. There we go. Oh, I see what's going on here. I can't throw a bomb up there, can I? Very nice. Zelda dungeons are so elegantly designed. Like, it's a simple puzzle designed to teach you how these switches work. Okay, let me this here, and then I'll put bombs. No, wait, I need... put this here, and this here. There we go. Oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, that means there's probably, Can I not get back easily? There's probably a thing here. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just showing off what the switch is, or what the light does. Ow! Helmosaur. As soon as I pulled up my shield, it stopped. Hook shot. There we go. Looks like a little naked mole rat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hang on. Here? Okay. Never mind, I didn't need to go back. Thought there was maybe a secret door, but no. Okay. I like your rolly balls. Whoa. Found the rolly balls. Keep pulling out bombs. Now I feel like this would be a good time to use the quick equip that the rabbit told me about. But I don't wanna. Too much of a pain with this setup. Let me see. Let me poke around some more before I go downstairs. One or two chests in this that took you a very long time to figure out how to reach. Oh no, I'm curious what they are. Or where they are, I suppose, I should say. Is there a way to get... No, it's further up. Guess I have to climb along the walls from further up. There we go. Oh, ghosts. What are these called? Guineas or something? Never actually heard it said out loud, though. That might be the wrong pronunciation. Ow, stop. Usually ghosts don't like light. What is going on? Let's get a bomb over there somehow. You don't remember that much. You just remember the dungeon design. Yeah, I don't remember all the particulars. But I do remember the whole gimmick about... light and dark sort of interplaying. Nuts. I gotta wait for my energy meter to refill now. Otherwise I'm not gonna have enough juice. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's not bad. So there's a room right beneath me. On the map. Oh, you know, I bet... No, no. No, not there. There's not like a wall I can blow up here, is there? That's good. That's very good. Oh, and then I mistimed that. Oh, I don't think that's it anyway. Mysterious. Well, maybe that's not how I get to it. Oh, that just leads me down. Let's go this way. Oh. Do I still need the bow for you guys? Probably. Ah! Don't do that. Come on. Oh, now I'm out of juice. Maybe I can make them dizzy and give up. There we go. Better. Driving home to give Hilda a noogie for Hilda. She doesn't deserve that. She's been through so much already. Oh, I'm down here. Okay, I need to blow this up, I think. Can't see a ding-dang thing. Very good. If I want to go down there yet, though. Oh, take this. Oh. Eventually, I'll figure out something to do with those. Reasonably certain they're potion ingredients, but... Okay, I need to pull my bombs out again. Take this. Oh. I always feel like I'm making, progress when I find a treasure chest in a dungeon, but then it's just like money. Or monster guts. And what's the point? Oh, right. This is where the rolly balls are. Okay. Sorry, ghosts. I know you're just like vibing here. I don't like the way you're looking at me. I do not want to be perceived. Oh, can I drop onto that key from above? Let me see. Also, interesting pattern on the wall here above the light. Whoosh. There we go. What if I drop down on that hole I made upstairs on the right side? Will that lead me to something too? This is interesting because, like, I have a recollection of, you know, like, the basics for all the dungeons, but not exactly what's contained within or how to solve them. Keeps things fresh. Oh, that's not interesting. Well, I'll take that. Ah, stop. Hang on, I'm gonna... Well, first, let me get my hook shot. So you can stop harassing me. Let me get my boomerang. Nope, I just wanna... Oh, I thought I could put out the torch with that, but I can't. Let me put my lantern away. Is this not... There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh. Big, bold, clearly outlined path, and I fall off, as you do. What a cool mechanic, though. Okay, I got those lit up. I got a couple keys. I guess I could go in here. Why not? How do we get these guys? Oh, I gotta make them walk through the hole in the floor. Nope. There we go. Gotta wait for my juice to come back. Oh, come on, brain. There we go. Okay, down you go. Why can I not aim today? This is embarrassing. Okay, one more. There we go. Anything else interesting down here? Nah. Okay. Is there anything interesting I can do up here? I guess I can go around. See these lines on the wall? I have no idea what I just did, but I'm gonna hope that it's useful. Probably safe to go down, right? That switch is still lit up. See, there's a treasure in here too. Oh. Should I put my lamp away? No, I think maybe I can get through here without it. See, there's a treasure in this room, though, in the corner. Whoa. Why did I do that? That was not a good idea. Okay, now I need to put my lamp away. Can't see a dang thing. Nope. Should be a treasure chest around here. At least that's what my map says. Ah, heck. Here we go. That's what I needed. Yeah, this is where I kind of wish I could... Wasn't there a way... I think you have to unlock it first, but some sort of quick equip where you can spin a little wheel and pick your gear that way? Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, let's go back this way. Can't believe it's dark in the Dark Palace. Who would have thought? Oops, oops, oops. That was almost embarrassing. I think I need to throw bombs down there. Yeah. Oh, oops. Well, at least they're not timed. Oh, I did it! This morning you scraped ice off your car windows. Or when you scraped ice off your car windows, you helped your neighbor. She's deaf and new to driving, so you were unable to tell her to turn on her defroster, so you were tired before you made it to work. Oh. I'm glad you helped her out, though. That was very kind of you. Good luck to her. Can I just... No, I can't just... I was going to say, can I just go in the boss room right now? No, I can't. So I gotta get light in to open this walkway here. That that would be way too easy. And again, opening the inventory. Hello, little ghosts. Ow. So let's see. I need to fall down. Ah, heck. Ghosts! I can't even perceive! Okay. Well, let's go in here. Okay. Is there anything I can see if I turn these out? Okay, yeah, I can see that line on the wall. Let me get bomb. What? Leave me alone. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna look at my map here. Oh yeah, I would fall onto that chest, so let's go here. And take this. Oh. Well, that's not interesting. I shouldn't shun money. I mean, I need to buy Ravio's stuff, especially if I want to upgrade it later. It's nice that they tried to make money worth something in a Zelda game. Even though even in this game, I find you run out of stuff to spend money on after a while. I mean, not so much in hero mode, since you'll probably be dying a lot more. And that you'll have to spend more money renting equipment. Okay, let me check my map again. It's right beneath me. I guess I just need the light to come through there. Okay, let's see. Back upstairs. Put a bomb here. Oh, it's like, what the heck is making that noise? Oh, that's up higher up than I thought it would be. Oh, right, I already have my bombs equipped. Never mind. There we go. Don't have to pay to rent the equipment again after dying if you reset after dying? But then how's Ravio gonna make any money? Boogie, he'll starve. You can't just ask him to do that. I guess you're not really asking, you're just cheating him, but that's fair. Very nice. Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that that lights up. Let's get up here. And put this here. Rip to him. Rip to him, but I'm different. Good. So there's a chest right beneath me, and there it is. Sorry, I guess I can see the map and you can't. Because I don't want to bother capturing both images. You're not really missing anything by not seeing the touch screen, I don't think. There's a treasure chest right on the other side of this, but how do I get it? I don't remember. Does this blow up? No. Mysterious. Let's see, I haven't been in here. Oh. Is that just letting me back into the room I just came from? Yeah. Huh. thinking here? Oh, right. I need to put a bomb down. Actually, no. Why am I doing this? I should just go this way again. And just not screw that up. Oh, I don't even have to throw a bomb up there. Just kidding. Let me see. What am I missing here? So there's a big chest on the other side of this. I'm trying to remember how to get it. Is this what you were talking about, Endora? It's not even bombable. It's haunting me. How do I get? I can see more if I put my lantern away. Nope. This is the other screen that took you a long... or other place that took you a long time. The bottom screen isn't worth it. Maybe from below. Oh. Maybe... Thinking. Because if I hit that switch, would it turn? No. What about this one? This one doesn't make it turn, does it? Aha! Aha! I see. Okay. Got it. Oh, and this has Master Ore too. I didn't have to go to Skullwoods after all. Very nice. Big brain! Well, I figured because the panels in the first room that turn when you hit a switch also have this mysterious mask on them. I just gotta let my juice refill, huh? Well. Okay, that's enough juice. Let's go. That is pretty devious, though. I can see why you would have gotten stuck there. Okay. Now are all the switches lit up downstairs? Not sure. Oh yeah, there's another room I haven't been in here. Or I haven't been in yet. I'll take that. Let me go back upstairs. Yeah, just south of me here is a room that I have not been in. But I don't think it's got the same... Yeah, it doesn't have the same pattern on it, so I have to figure out... Because it says the entrance to it is in this room. Maybe I do have to blow it up, and I just didn't... I had the right idea, and I didn't time my bomb correctly before. It would help if I put it near the wall, maybe? Oh, it would help if I put it, there. Is that not it? Let me try again without, like, donking up the timing. There we go. I was right. I just had my timing off. Oh. Well, I feel better just because I've been in every room in the dungeon now. That's fine. If I left a room unexplored, it would haunt me. It was worth it. That sense of accomplishment. It'd help if I went in the door. Now, do I have all the switches down here lit up? I'm not sure. Yes, okay. Yeah, you gotta get that map completion, right? Even if it's not counted in Zelda games, unlike Metroid or Castlevania. Still, you gotta do it. I don't remember what the boss is here. It might be some sort of Helmasaur King. Maybe I shouldn't have put my lamp away. Hang on. Can't believe it's dark in the Dark Palace. Oh, I gotta light the place up first? Are you shy? You're shy. Hello. How I fight you. Probably not like that. Bombs, I suppose. There we go. Ooh, money. No. There. You can fight the original Helmasaur King. Helmarock King? Maybe it's Helmarock, whatever. In Link to the Past with bombs instead of hammering his mask, but generally it wasn't really advisable. Just because you had to time it perfectly, otherwise the bombs would just bounce off the mask. Don't do that. Or do they just blow up when they hit his mask? I don't have to time it? I guess they do. How convenient. Oops, no, not the hammer. Ow. Oh, my shield does block it. That's nice to know. Money! Oh my god, loot, loot, loot. If Ravia won't pay rent, I guess I have to pay it myself? Is that how that works? Ow. Oh, you do a lot of damage. Helmasaur King. Although you believe Helmarock King and Helmasaur King have the same name in Japanese. Ooh, spooky. Ah! Forgot he did that. Supersonic speed. Ow! Dude, I'm stuck in a corner. Stop. There we go. Well, no wonder I keep getting Helmasaur and Helmarock King mixed up. They got the same name. Woohoo! Oh, Kelly, you made it. Oh. Gully. Who would name their kid Gully? Yay. Well, now Osfala has a small child to keep him company.
Hey! Is that really you, Morri? Where am I? Where's my mama and papa? Did you fall for it? I'm not scared. Why would I be? I'm a 7 sage. Did I say that right? Whatever it is, though, it sounds like a big deal. So you better make sure you rescue all 7 of us 7 sages. Wow, that's really a mouthful. If I'm a 7 sage and I'm stuck here, who's gonna wake you up when you sleep late? I guess you better save all 7 of us 7 sages, and maybe I can get out of here. I don't want my papa to yell at you for coming into work late.
You're a good kid, Gully. I can't believe I have like an 8-year-old as my alarm clock. Oh, you say the same thing. Well, enjoy like this 8-year-old's for like your soul companionship. He's gonna tell you all about his Pokemans. Oh, lovely Zelda. What is it like to be a princess from a kingdom blessed by so many happy endings? Once upon a time, Lorule was such a place. Once, but no longer. Lorule was just like Hyrule. So very beautiful. So very promising. We have need of a hero, and your Morri is superb. We all deserve a happy ending, don't we? I can only hope that Morri is victorious. Getting a little intense there, Hilda, but you probably don't have many people to talk to, do you? Actually, before I call it an evening, I want to maybe turn in some of my snails, because Boogie reminded me earlier. Can I ding dong? I can. At least they're chill with leaving their mortal forms behind. Is that what happens, you think? I mean, I guess that was kind of a thing in Ocarina of Time, but I'm not sure about here. That's true, Hilda got a goth. And what is more goth than lamenting to a portrait of a beautiful woman, right?
Hey, it's Mr. Hero. Welcome. So, you've been using that quick equip technique I told you about a ways back?
No.
Well, then maybe this tip will hook you on the whole quick equip thing. See the slider on the item selection screen? You guessed it, you can slide the slider left and right. Mind taking a look at the lower screen? See how the size of the blue frame is changing? That shows how many items you have ready for quick equip. For example, let's say you want only the items you use the most to show up in quick equip. In that case, set the slider to the far right to highlight just 4 items, and then put your fave 4 there. But if you want to have more than 4 items in quick equip, just move the slider towards the left. Be sure to try it out, see what works best for you. Alright, that's all the information I've got for you today. Did that all make sense?
Yep.
Good, it's tricky stuff, but it could make all the difference out there. So, don't forget to give the slider a try.
Okay. Could I... No, how... Never mind. Yeah, I can't scroll without the touchscreen. This doesn't pay the rent, Ravia. You can't, like, just give me hot tips and hope that's enough.
What? You're already renting the hookshot. But if you want to buy that, it'll be 800 rupees.
Let's buy it.
You buy it, done deal. No returns. You sure you want that?
I bought the hookshot. I can pull the rabbit ears off.
Thank you for being such a great customer.
I don't like the way he's like, woo! Then he just sidles on closer to me. Do I want the big hammer? I don't even know what dungeon I'm gonna go for next. Would it endorse, say, big bombs? I just use bombs in the dungeon, though. Let's do the hammer. I'm kind of sad to take the rabbit ears off, honestly. I think the rabbit ears are cute. Woo! Goodbye. Yeah, what if I want to keep the rabbit ears on? I've grown accustomed to them now. Maybe I'll go and, like, get Mai's off camera. Not now. I mean, not, like, between recordings right now, because I don't need a lot of them. I knew you'd be able to help me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I guess we gotta sit through this for a bit.
Oh, I can make something of yours nicer. Please give it to Mother Mai.
Here you go.
The hook shot?
Ugh. Nice! The hookshot is more powerful now. Try it out to see its stronger effects. It's like a fleur-de-lis almost. suppose they're probably singing my, but it sounds like qui.
Qui, 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 qui.
Can Birdo do this? Whoa. That must have been painful to spit out. Oh, hello, Rocket. Please pet your dog for me. Immediately upgrading Ravio's shoddy stuff. The more I think about Ravio, the sadder I feel. Just everything about that guy is just kind of depressing. Wow. Snail drool is potent. Mother Maya, so many children, nothing hurts coming out anymore. Thank you, Claire. Look, we're mean about Ravio out of affection. Or, yeah, we're mean to him out of affection.
If you bring me your items, I'll give you a nice reward. Yes, oh, so nice. But I can't work my magic on items you don't own. Nothing lent, only your true possessions. Qui, 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 qui.
Ravio deserves to be bullied more. Yeah, I must be, again, very clear. We all like Ravio here. We also like making fun of him. Like, don't get me wrong, he's my favorite. I gotta bully him. Oh, there's a snail, hang on. Didn't I say I was gonna call it an evening? Yes, but I want to see if Witch brew potion with my monster guts. The only thing greater than your contempt is your affection. Exactly! There's something fun about characters like that. Like, rules card. Ow. I don't know what I expected. You could never hurt the ones you love. You were brave, Andorra.
Oh, heavens! My dear grandchild Irene was snatched! It happened so fast. Some awful man came through, very full of himself, and transformed her into a painting. I was flummoxed. I just stood there helpless. Oh, my dear granddaughter. Gone! And she'd just been saying how she'd made a new friend of late. I know. This isn't the time to be mixing potions like nothing's wrong. But I just can't calm down if I'm not keeping busy.
I feel that. Why do you have a snail here? You weren't gonna, like, use it or anything, right? Okay, yeah, I need monster horns for this. Drink this to make me invulnerable for a short time. Uh-huh. What about this one? Drink this to damage all surrounding enemies. Now I know why I never used the potions. Restore all my hearts. Do fairies in this game restore all your hearts? Like in later Zeldas, or just like 8 or 7, like in a Link to the Past? Well, the red potion restores 8 hearts. The thing that makes this less useful is that if fairies already restore all your life, then there's no point. It's more economical to keep fairies in your bottle. Because it's just, you get more bang for your bottle. The blue potion was nice in, oh, I already have my bomb out in Link to the Past, though, because of the magic refill. And even then, like, it was good to keep one fairy around just in case you unexpectedly took too much damage, but I see you like... What's on the other side of this? Oh, this is where I am. I should really call it an evening, though. Oh, a snail. This is like... It's like Koroks. It's like, oh, just one more. One more snail. Okay, no, I'm gonna... Let me go back to my house. Is it really even my house anymore? On the map, this weather vane says your house, but I feel like it's just a matter of time before it becomes like Ravio's den or whatever. Okay, for real, I must call it an evening. So thank you very much for joining me for more A Link Between Worlds. I will catch you on Tuesday, but again, as a heads up, not Friday this week because we're moving Saturday morning. and everything will probably be packed up by then. But then the week after, the next Tuesday, I should resume. But yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful evening. I will catch you next time. Goodbye, good night.